Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, or wherever you're watching this video. My name is Kim Kimberly. I am Chief Pepper, and welcome to another This is Life Yoga video, 15 minutes under series. We have 15 minutes and under to do a little bit of yoga to advocate for your self-care time. And that's the most important thing here, right? Remember, this is your time. This is your self-care time. You need to do what's right for you. So that's reading a book all the time for this video. That's laying in Shavasana the whole time. Have at it. That's the important thing. If I offer a posture that doesn't feel good to you, don't do it. To get another posture, if I offer a modification, if the modification feels better, maybe you lay here in Shavasana, maybe you do your child's pose. There's a world of options for you. The important thing, is that you listen to your body and do what's right for you. Again, your self-care time. So advocate for it. Make it sacred. Protect that time. All right. So as you can tell, I'm standing today. I do have my chair available because it will become an option if you choose to use it. And we're going to provide a little extra support, as well as some blocks down here. I tell you this because support in your yoga mat is a sign of strength. It allows you to go places that you may not have been able to go before. So use props. Acknowledge that they are wonderful things to be able to use. Anything in life. Right? It's important that we don't go at it alone, but we have first and foremost. There are people out there who care, I promise. So we're going to do a little bit of kind of Tadasana, warming up work. And then our main posture for today is going to be wide forward, wide-legged forward fold. Okay, this is where the chair is going to come quite handy if you want to have that support when you go down, when you start to go down. So find your Tadasana. You can do your feet touching. You can do hips width distance, whichever feels better to you. In my lower back, hips width distance feels better. So ground your feet. Shine your palms forward. Engage your core, shoulders back, neck long. Tadasana in and of itself, just even holding it can be a kind of work. Because you engage your quads and lift your kneecaps, that really turns on your leg muscles. Right? You're engaging your core, if you're engaging your glutes to keep you from arching your back, right? There's a lot going on. You're keeping your shoulders out of your ears. It's a good hunk. Inhale your arms up overhead. I know, I'm sorry, the camera doesn't work, so I can show my feet and my arms, so I apologize if it's been cut off. Go ahead and grab your right wrist with your left and take a side bend over. Speaking of chairs, if you are in your side bend, please continue to side bend. You have the option of a chair. Hold on to the chair with your and get your side bend. Remember, use props to your advantage. It might allow you to go deeper, which in my case it actually does. If I choose to use my chair. Inhale back up to Tadasana. Exhale, other side. Use props. There's nothing wrong with it. Inhale. Exhale, just maybe back bend, or just cactus your arms. If you don't like back bending, just cactus. Inhale, arms up. And heart center. From here, arms out to the side. Cross your right on top of your left. Give yourself a hug. Maybe drop your chin to your chest. Give a nice stretch. Now for wide, left arm on top this time. And then you drop your chin to your chest. And you're stretching the back of your neck, your upper back. Okay, so here's how we're going. Now we're going to take a wide-legged forward fold. So you've got options for your feet placement, depending on what muscles you want to stretch or depending on what you're feeling like today. So you can turn your feet out so that you're in external rotation. You can be parallel or you can be slightly pigeon-toed. Each of those is going to stretch your hamstring in a slightly different way. And you are welcome to play around with different variations throughout. Totally your choice. You've got options too when you go down. These wonderful blocks, right? You're down in forward fold. You can bring the floor up to you. You can change the level of the floor using your blocks. wonderful things. Your chair. You can use your chair. It's kind of hard to see. Angle here a little bit. You can use your chair and use the chair for support or hold on to and get even more. Whatever option you choose, great option. Each is going to add a different slightly flavor to your asana. All super important places. So choose your stand. I'm going to choose pigeon toe this morning, just to give you an idea of where I'm going. But first, find your posture. Then you can hold on to your chair. Well, you're here too, and you can bring your chair over and hold on to it. Not a problem. So engage your core. Tailbone is not tucked, it's lengthening down. Spine is long, shoulders are down. Let's go ahead and shine our palms forward. So just first feel into this posture. I'm not in a rush. Then we're going to inhale arms to star pose. So this isn't your arms all the way. It's just out to the side, like you're making a big, bright, shining star. Which is kind of good. Shine bright. Show off your brightness. Show off your greatness. And then inhale. If you'd like, take a slight back bend. And exhale, slowly fold forward. You can bring your hands to your chair, your block. If you want a little support going down, bring your hands to your thighs. And then fold slowly forward. And hang out. And while you're down here, it's okay if you say, I'm in pigeon toe and I want to go out to turn my legs out. That's fine. Play with it. While you're down here, though, there's a couple things I want you to think about. I want you to think about your feet being right next to each other. So sometimes one foot sneaks forward, pull it back if it has. And I want you to think of letting go of your head to neck. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And just think about letting your cares and your worries just rip off the back end. If it feels good, you can sway. I have my hands placed on the ground. But I can sway a little bit to kind of loosen up my back. All options. Nothing you have to be. And next inhale, take a halfway lift. So again, because we're blocked, this is just lengthening your spine. And the exhale, fold back. And go ahead and inhale, roll up. You can bring your hands to your side. You can use your hands to your legs for support. You can also bring your knees to your chair and back up to star pose. So shine bright. Inhale, hit the back bend, and then exhale, fold forward again. And actually, I'm going to switch to being turned out just to give my hamstrings a different sensation. And from here, you can continue to hang out. You can continue to block and sway. If you'd like to take a twist, though, so I want you to be mindful. This can be intense on your lower and your upper back. So just be mindful. Plant your left hand on the ground or on a block. Right? Remember, block brings the floor up to you. There's nothing wrong with using it. And reach out onto the side. Just start with the side. I'm not mirroring you anymore. I just realized that. I'm sorry. And then bring your left arm up if you'd like to get into a full twist. Optional. Right? If you right here was plenty for you, that's fine. If you want a little bit more, you can twist all the way. I love having the block underneath for this. It allows me to open and get my spine long. And then bring your hand back in. This time ground your left. Reach your right out to the side. And then if you want more, go ahead and reach it up to the ceiling, taking a gentle twist. The only thing you ever have to do when you have a mat though is breathe. And come back down. And then slowly rolling back up to standing. Bring your arms back up. Jar. Shine bright. Okay. And what about you? But I think it's time that we step back out of this, back to our Tadasana. But before we do that, shake it out. Because that was kind of a lot of stretch, a lot of standing in that posture. So shake it, rock it, whatever you need to do, give yourself that release. All right, from here, find your Tadasana again. Nice and strong. Show off the strength that you have. You have it. Tadasana is a great place to show it. It's a very, in my opinion, I think it's a very powerful posture too, because it does ask you to engage your, be vulnerable because your chest is exposed. It asks you to engage your strength. So, inhale, arms go up. Exhale, hands heart center. Now I'm just stay here for a brief moment. Just acknowledging. I close my eyes. I'm just acknowledging the work that you just did. That was a lot of stretch. That was a different angle than we usually play around with. And no matter what you did, if you lay here in Shavasana, if you took child's pose, if you said, Kim, this is not for me today, just acknowledge that you need a choice for you. You close your eyes. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Hopefully, I'm doing better this week in terms of saying 15 minutes, and I'm doing my kind of time. It's a little bit over, but hopefully, I've wrangled myself down a little bit. I just get so into what I'm doing. I'm so passionate about this project. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share. It really helps, and I really appreciate when you do that. As well as please follow me on social media if you are so inclined. I do provide inspirational pieces, and I have a blog when you get back to writing. But some things for you to read and engage in, and please leave comments. I really do love to hear from you, and I love response. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so thrilled that you did. I'm so grateful for all of you and the community that we're from. Until next time.